Wait, did that say 6.5? Right. You know, the Luna version thing is messing with my head. Yes, screw it. Hello? Is that a Traveler Tale? Sure. Okay.
And that's the alchemical transmutation process.
What?
What do you think? Would you like to try it yourself?
Can we please have the Traveler be able to switch outfits in these scenes?
I still can't remember the formula from just now. If I damage the crafting bench...
Also, I thought we... Okay. I also have Durin's skin on the other one where his heart isn't locked. So why is it locked here? Like, okay, like, I'm already, like, going off track and whatnot, but, like, still, like... Like, really? Are you kidding me with this? Are you serious? Just... Why can't we just have simple skins that we know that... Whatever.
For small-scale work like this, failure will only result in the loss of materials.
Okay.
Besides, losing materials is an unavoidable part of learning alchemy.
That's true. Teaching him, are we?
Yes. After all, alchemy counts as common sense in this world.
What? When?
Durin happens to be interested in this too.
Since when?
Although the environment here is somewhat rudimentary, it's good enough to teach some basic formulas.
Question. When was alchemy a basic fundamental of this world, considering we've only met alchemists in Mondstadt? To my knowledge, that is... I think maybe Liyue we used one to create something, but that was about it? Otherwise, alchemy isn't really that widespread from my understanding.
I wrote down all the formulas Albedo taught me. There are so many numbers and symbols, it feels like I'm trudging through mud.
When it comes to learning, how fast you go isn't what matters.
Okay.
What matters most is laying a solid foundation every step of the way. It looks like we've used up most of our materials. For now, let's head back and retrieve some more.
Okay, well, yeah, okay, that was a Traveler Tale. I was so confused when I saw them walk by. Add extra applesauce, I get it.
Thank you for completing today.
Like...
Add Astra.
Boom, boom. Alright. No. 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 The worst material in the game to collect. There's only like 35 per day. And no, you have to wait 2 days. Ugh. Screw you, I'm not doing that. Not doing that either. It's like they literally want people to do these because they're not getting anyone to play them. I'll do this real quick and then I'll, Yeah, I understand how he works already.
Huh? Surge! Thunder! Charge!
Okay.
The story has only just...
I'm going in! think you can get away? Let's play. Huh?
Thunder! Up the ante!
Okay.
Burn! Boreas sweeping in!
Like, literally, and yet I feel like Boreas has, like, nothing to do with him at the same time.
Everybody stand!
The story has only just begun!
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Burn! Charge!
Okay, sure, I don't mind him at least. But I mean, these trials really have, like, enemies that barely... I did not press that thanks game. Alright. What? Domains? What? Oh, yeah, oh no, anyway, I've never... I can't even claim those. Alright, let's do this. Triumphant Warrior. To those who embark on the expedition. Well,
Huh? Where's this letter in our bag come from? Could it just blow in on the breeze?
it's not possible, but okay. Literally, why would you spend money on the spanner? Just to get Albedo? Or Eula? That's it. Otherwise, standard banner, standard banner, standard banner. Standard, standard, standard. Standard, standard, standards. I don't remember, but I feel like it is. No, it isn't. Standard. Like, the worst moneymaker in history, people. Okay, well... Let's just do this, do that, give me that. There we go. Okay. Am I all set and ready? What? Oh. Oh. Let's just get rid of some that one once. What am I never using? This. I highly doubt that Natlan characters will come out again. It's only good for crit damage. So, okay, well, that was enough. Never mind. Okay, what? Male. Still am getting confused by Luna version. Okay. What is that? I'm not doing that. I'm not touching either of those. 27th. Okay. So, 2 days from now. Alright. View letter.
Whatever.
A bard. Yo, what's... We met... You
There
say
have
we...
been many poorly written applications lately.
Oh my god.
I guess I'll just have to reject
What's
them
that?
all.
We met recently for a heart that always misses its friend. Every second feels like an eternity. Okay, yeah, you're connected to the winds of time. I understand, geez. And such a grand adventure and not...
Huh?
You must have gathered a few stories along the way. Perhaps looking an old friend. Need a bard. You can... A bard, yeah.
Oh, it's from the tone-deaf bard. Apparently, he wants to hear all about our adventures in Nodcry. Maybe we can get some tasty treats out of him in return.
I doubt that.
Let's go to Star Snatch Cliff.
That guy? No. Never. I'll do that later. Still confused on why it took them so long to release another amount of Traveler Tales. They like aren't even that long. So I feel like they shouldn't have taken so long to prepare all those. I guess the voice actors, but like even then, like with how many like show up for events nowadays, it's the concern makes no sense. You realize how old this music is? Can you... Like, it's nostalgia, but it's just... also kind of annoying nostalgia hearing this. Why are you... Okay, why wouldn't you be all the way up there? Will I finally be able to use my new outfit? In a cutscene. Nope.
Ah, welcome back, old friend. And how should I be addressing you these days? The honorary knight of Mondstadt? The Tumaini of Natlan? Or the great hero of Nodcry?
What did I even do? What? That was Columbina, and we all know it. What? What great hero of Nodcry are you talking about? Literally, if Columbina was not there every time, we would have been dead. And we know it. Literally saved us not once, not like 4 times. Every time she had to pull us out of danger. She teleported us. She was literally like our workhorse. Like, what? Just call me by my name, God.
Well, you sure have your finger on the pulse. We've barely caught our breath since Not Cry, but it sounds like you've already heard about what went down.
Yeah, on the winds.
News travels fast on the wind.
I don't even need to
But
say it.
before I can turn your tales into tunes,
What?
I need to hear them from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, you can't say horse when that Varka did not bring a single horse back to this. Took all the horses on the expedition. The horses aren't back. The horses are in Nodcry. Where are they? Really, did we just erase every horse off the face of Tevat? Makes no sense. Stupid.
My wine and my lyre are at the ready.
What?
So please, traveler,
Where you
take
got
a
the
seat
wine?
and tell me your tale.
Yeah, I guess.
Amazing! Incredible! The Rapier of Solnari and the Doctor? Truly a tale for the ages! So, I'm guessing the Wild Hunt is a thing of the past now that you've defeated the Rapier of Solnari?
No, because I wasn't as full. What? No.
We're kind of focused on dealing with the doctor, though.
What? No. Okay, from my understanding of the Wild Hunt, there are pieces and fragments of his entire body that went everywhere. And there was only so many that could be, like, found or whatever. And so he had to make do with, like, the limited strength that he had. It wasn't his full, completed form. So, I doubt it. There's still some vestiges, but they're not enough to pose a major threat.
Well, that's good to hear. Hey, now that the Northern Abyss calamity is finally resolved, Varka must be getting ready for the triumphant return of his expedition, right?
Why isn't this
I
lip
haven't
synced?
seen him in the longest time. He must have so many stories to share.
Why wasn't it lip synced? Are you kidding? How is Genjin still not having lip? Okay. I was gonna ask, have you two really met before? Yeah, they have. Duh. I mean, we saw the little panel thing that, in the 5.6, the paralogism thing. Venti was there, so.
Hooray! Paimon was wondering about that, too. He did call you Barbados.
Yes.
But weren't you still fast asleep back when he was in Mondstadt?
What?
Let's call it half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one day when I heard a commotion outside.
Okay.
It was a young knight who had journeyed there
Oh,
in
the
search
wolf's
of trials and
gravestone.
oracles after hearing some tall tales at the local tavern. In fact, all that awaited him were moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed completely unfazed, laughing heartily as he sent the ruin guard's missiles flying off into the horizons.
Is this where you slept? This garbage?
They must have been making quite a racket if it was enough to wake up the tone-deaf bard.
The missiles.
Yeah, it sounded kinda like...
Boreas? Are you serious? That's the best sounds you can make? We're still on this old, no show, only do this wide panel to something with the shinking of the screen effect, and basically no sound? Are you serious? Are we still this basic? Come on.
Hey! Is that all you've got?
Rowan, not Lohan?
Oh, bring it on.
Okay, wow.
Like that.
Okay, how many ruin guards keep showing up there? So he's a spear cryo
Giving up
user.
already? You're not half as tough as Varka said.
That is not
A
the
young
voice.
Knight of Favonius trekking out to the Thousand Winds Temple in search of adventure. Now there's a sight I haven't seen in a while.
That is not the voice I would have chosen. At first it sounded nice, but then when I put the voice to the character, I looked at it and I was like, that doesn't sound right.
A bard in green clothes. Does this mean... Oh, you're Venti? I was just wondering how I was gonna track you down.
What?
Oh, so you were looking for the tone-deaf bard? Strange place to start your search.
Yeah, the voice doesn't really match the character, if I'm being honest. Somewhat. I would have gone to the angel share. Yeah, the angel share. Yeah, the cat's tail. Are you serious? This guy's allergic to cats. But I'll get. It'll grow on me, but at the same time, it just sounds weird for now.
Hold on. Blonde hair, white hair. You must be the honorary knight. And Paimon! The Grand Master talks about you all the time.
Yeah, and you're meant to be a nod cry, aren't you?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lowen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company of the Knights of Favonius and a member of the Expeditionary Force. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Huh? What do you mean, Lohan? Huh? I thought it was... Am I getting gaslighted? Did I get like, how hard am I being gaslit? What? Huh? I'm being gaslit so hard. I'm sorry. Lohan. Yes, Lohan. Okay. But I thought that it was... What in the hell is going on? I thought that people were saying it was a mistranslation. That even the voice actors, that whatever, got given the wrong information, and that it's actually Rowan. Huh? Why? Huh? Okay, so the community, found out, oh, it's Lohan. Okay, and then they got gaslit so hard, even that Hoyoverse got gaslit themselves by the translation. Then in the special program, they mentioned Rowan. Now it's Lohan? Huh? Huh? This is the dumbest situation I've ever seen in my life. Right. Okay, sure. My brain is fried from stupidity. Hi, buddy. Lowen.
Oh, so you're part of the expedition, huh? Right. So that's why Paimon's never seen you around in Mondstadt. Hey, wait a second. We never saw you in Nodcry either.
Yeah.
That's probably because when the Wild Hunt was still running rampant, I spent most of my time out on my own, making mincemeat out of monsters. I barely went back to base at all.
Bruh.
Then, once the Wild Hunt calmed down, I got sent back to Mondstadt. Mixed blessing, if you ask me.
What?
Sounds like I missed out on some serious action.
Yeah, buddy, we could have used you. I don't know why you got sent back.
No wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the doctor. So, why did Varka send you back?
Yeah, don't tell me he sent you to...
Deliver some letters.
I was gonna say deliver a letter.
There's one for the Knights of Favonius, one for the church, another for the Dawn Winery, at least 10 of them in total.
Why did he send you? What? Why didn't he just call for Mika? Mika get there. Mika go ahead and grab letters, go back. Whatever.
Jeez, how many people has he sent to deliver his mail now? Mika, Inefa, Roland. He should just hire a full-time mailman already. In fact, he's earned himself a new nickname. Let's go with Sir Writes a Lot.
Paimon, try harder. Another nickname, huh, Tone Deaf Boy?
I'll have you know that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts.
Okay.
So, tone deaf or not, I wear the title of Bard with pride. And I consider Sir Writes a Lot to be quite a compliment.
What?
Wait, really? Darn it! Maybe Paimon should come up with some harder-hitting nicknames for these two.
Maybe you should finally learn how to give an insult.
Anyway, since this young man has come all the way to the Thousand Winds Temple looking for me, I assume he must have a letter for me too. Am I right?
Yep.
You sure are. To use the Grand Master's own words.
What?
This one is for the bard in green clothes. These days, I think he goes by Venti.
Yes.
Doesn't really have an address as such. You could start by asking around in Mondstadt, or maybe try your luck at the Thousand Winds Temple.
Okay, and that's
I figured
whenever...
that since there was this punching bag here, Ruin Guard, I could get some practice in while I was at it. So, I came right here the second I got back to Mondstadt.
Bruh.
That Varka is so slapdash sometimes.
What do you mean?
It's a good thing we happen to be nearby.
Why? What do you... Why do you mean it's a good thing it's... He can handle himself. So, what does the letter say?
Oh, he also said to remind you to write back.
Why?
Nothing in particular. Just some idle chatter between two drinking buddies.
Uh-huh.
But if I'm supposed to write back this time, I'll need some time to mull over my response.
Yeah, no lip sync. Like, come on. How is there no lip sync? This is 2026. Get your shit together. You've made, like, so much money. Come on.
Varka gave you a whole bunch of letters to deliver, right? Maybe you can head into Mondstadt and deliver the rest of them first?
My thoughts exactly. Assuming I can find the way.
Oh,
Hopefully
no.
the roads haven't changed too much since the pre-expedition days.
Why would they?
Well, why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight escort this homeward-bound wanderer to the city? I'm sure some of the recipients of Varka's letters will turn out to be old friends of yours, too.
I have no objections.
It's been a while since Paimon's done any guide work.
Yeah, it's gonna be me
Thank you so
doing
much,
it.
honorary knight. And you, Miss Guide.
It somewhat works now that I'm used to it, but I'm guessing
And
Ventius.
this, the wild hunt.
Yep.
Andreas, get home
Okay.
safe, Varka.
Yeah, finally, something interesting. Woohoo. Something that I actually wanted to learn about. His connection to
Why do my
Boreas.
ears feel so hot all of a sudden?
What?
Is someone talking about me?
Isn't it meant to be Sneeze? Or is that just an... I feel like Sneeze is the more popular one there.
Surely there's no way anyone found the secret stash of cash in my office. That would be terrible.
How would you... Why would you even... Also, I thought you got rid of that sword.
Grandmaster, bad time to get distracted.
Watch out!
What?
Enemies approaching!
What was that English? Bad time to get... Wait,
Grandmaster, bad time to get distracted.
sounded wrong.
Huh? Oh, it's just a few stragglers. They're no real threat to us.
Yeah, I
This
agree.
expedition is almost over. We just need to deal with these final few targets, and then we will make our triumphant return.
But that was so pathetic. Come on, you could have tried harder. Can I, like, absorb an element so his, like, kit isn't useless?
On me. Stormwind! Charge!
How are these knights?
Without the Rapier of Solnari to direct them, it seems like all that's left is their primal urge to destroy.
Yeah.
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeepers of Nodcry will be able to deal with what's left.
Just like I thought. What we should be wary of now is...
Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our own reconnaissance, one of the suspected targets should be just up ahead.
Good.
Okay.
You know the drill. Stay here and stand guard. Leave the rest to me.
Yes, Grandmaster.
Yeah, you guys are literally holding him back, honestly. Where is this? This is a made-up area. What? Oh, this is a wolf thing.
We meet again, Andreas.
Okay.
So, you've returned from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now?
Okay.
I was planning to take a look around there myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
Sounds familiar.
What's this? An echo from 1,000 years ago?
Huh?
Everything seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. There are 2 other places to check. Maybe this will all go smoothly after all.
When has that ever been the case?
It's your turn, my friend. Come, Andreas!
That's it?
Although, for returning to your old home, perhaps Andreas is a little too ostentatious.
Boreas?
Might be better to go by...
Boreas.
There we go.
Huh?
Injustice. Corruption.
Okay, finally something interesting.
Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever?
Okay.
Answer me. Heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Yo, that looks...
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight.
It's gonna be like a Animo Pyro type boss. Don't tell me I'm going back to my
That's
POV.
where things stand with the expedition. The victors will be returning home soon, so make sure to stock up on wine for the celebrations.
Are you kidding me? Oh, let's just tease him around and then, oh, that all happened off screen and blah, blah, blah. Ugh. Finally, we're getting somewhere interesting. Let's just tease around. Let's just not show the interesting stuff. Yay.
P.S. I hope everyone's keeping up with their daily training. I'll be testing you all when I get back to make sure no one's regressed.
Okay.
P.P.S. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
Okay.
That's all.
This again?
Wow! Sir Writes-A-Lot is really living up to his name.
Yeah.
I guess the Grand Master must have something specific to say to each of us.
How would he
Even
know?
I got a letter, and I'm not a real knight yet.
Because he trained you, or is training you.
Jean?
I'm the new Grandmaster.
Oh, yes. That's our Grandmaster for you.
Feel inadequate?
By the way, anyone know where I can find the cavalry captain? I have a letter for him as well.
No.
You mean Kaya? He said he was meeting a friend from the church at the Angel Share.
Barbara?
Allegedly for work. Said he was
Oh,
exchanging
Rosaria.
intel. But I'd say there's a 50-50 chance he's just there for a drink.
So Rosaria, okay. Intel from the Church of Favonius.
My mom bets there'll be lots of familiar faces there.
D-Luke.
How about we deliver Kaya's letter? And these are there too as well.
Really? Oh, that would be a great help, thank you.
Our thanks to you too, Lowen. The other knights will help distribute the remaining letters. You've had a long journey. Please go get some rest.
I really don't. I hope they
But
make this like an
I won't be
actual
resting
force.
just yet. I have one last letter to deliver to Wolvendom. This one, I was planning on delivering personally.
I hope that he's not a 4-star, because they really fail 4-stars
I
in
heard
this
that
game.
another challenger recently passed Boreas' trial.
Huh? That was
With
me.
any luck, that wolf might be willing to reveal himself to me, too.
What?
Very well, but please remember to show respect to the local wolves.
Right.
I will. Goodbye.
Clearly something is bothering her. I should talk to her. Well, you said optional. Oh, never mind. Not optional. Hi.
Grandmaster offered lots of advice in his letter regarding my recent assessments. I didn't think he'd spare a thought for that kind of thing in the middle of an expedition.
You mean the end of an expedition.
Honorary Knight, if you have the time, do you think you could help me out with my special training?
No. I got my own stuff to deal with. Where in... Okay, did everyone just... Hi.
He wants to test me to see if my skills have regressed? I still haven't forgotten how he went easy on me last time.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you must have seen him going all out before. When the time
No,
comes,
actually.
you better keep an eye on him for me.
Actually, no. He barely fought in front of me. That actually is pretty much the truth.
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from making a racket.
Ah, the Grand Master. The archives are filled with documents awaiting his review.
Oh no.
I'm not letting him run off again until he's finished dealing with every last one.
Yeah, I can see
On
why he
another
likes
note,
Klee.
Have you spoken to Jean? I hope she'll finally be able to relax a little once Varka returns.
Okay. It's not like she ever mentioned Varka, but okay. Hi, you two. What?
Okay, we'll deliver these letters
Why
to
is
the
she
Adventurers
here?
Guild and the Cat's Tail.
Was she
you
there?
can just handle the ones for the Angel Share.
Okay, yeah. You know.
The expedition is finally wrapping up. Oh, I hope the maps I made on our way there are good enough to get them safely home.
Can I see them? Like, you talk about these maps, well, don't show them.
The Grand Master wrote in his letter that the Boom Blossom bombs we sent worked really well.
What?
He wants to know if we've made any more.
Nope, I don't care. Did I miss anyone? I feel like I missed people, and I just can't place why. Hi, why are you waiting on me like that? Oh no, you're just thinking right there. Why not sit down?
Honorary Knight, you're still here?
It seems like something's on your mind.
Is it that obvious?
Yes.
Huh? But Varka's coming back. The situation in Nakrai is stable. Surely things are looking up.
Yeah, literally.
True. From what you and Lowen have told me, the expedition has indeed accomplished its strategic objectives.
Okay.
It seems that Mondstadt no longer faces any threat from the perils of the North, be they the Wild Hunt or the Doctor.
Snezhnaya?
And yet, for some reason, I can't help but recall something the Grandmaster said to me before he left.
Okay.
If I don't make it back from this expedition, you'll have to assume the mantle of Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
That's literally what she's been doing.
If it comes to that, remember to train the next Knight of Boreas in my stead.
You know what's sad about this scene? They still haven't fixed this. From the outside there, what you're looking at is fake. It's fake. If you go outside Jean's window, in-game, that is not what you will see. All this building, these things, they don't exist. They're fake. And they put this in a story quest.
I planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but they still need time to grow.
Okay.
Some have yet to master the art of social interaction.
Bruh.
Some don't yet understand that they too need protecting. And some, well, some might not even want to be a knight yet. What's wrong?
See how it changed?
There's no need to frown. I'm going on an expedition, not marching to my death. This is all just a contingency plan in the event that I'm unable to return. Until I return, I leave them in your care.
Why is she so trustworthy anyway?
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinguished twice in Mondstadt's history.
What?
The first wandering knight to claim the title arrived in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, along with his wolf companion.
Okay.
He was as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind. Even his name was lost to history. The title of Boreas could have disappeared from Mondstadt just as he did.
Okay.
But he had an informal disciple, a knight named Ravenwood, who admired the Knight of Boreas greatly. Ravenwood's valor and swordsmanship earned him the wolf spirit's recognition.
Okay.
When the old aristocracy tried to regain power, Ravenwood came once more to Mondstadt's defense. From then on, the title of Knight of Boreas was passed down from generation to generation within the Knights of Favonius.
Okay.
Wolf spirit? You mean that big blue wolf in Wolfenden?
Yes.
Correct.
Andreas.
As you may already know, the Wolf of the North is the surviving spirit of an ancient god, and the Knight of Boreas serves as an intermediary between him and humanity.
Yeah, and nothing of it was ever shown.
Boreas, who had never known what it meant to love, came to understand it through the journey with his human companion. In the end, he chose to allow his power to become one with the land.
And yet, none of that stuff about Varka becoming the Knight of Boreas was never mentioned in his trailers. And I think that's a crime.
This was once a well-known tale in Mondstadt, but these days, few people are aware that the starting point of the Wolf King's journey was not Mondstadt, but Nodcry.
Okay. Could he have... He set off from the royal court of the Sealy. Yeah, I
You
know.
don't seem surprised. Did you sense something in Nodcry?
No, I just
Once
know.
again, you do us proud, honorary knight. The great Wolf King of the North came here from Nodcry. Although he doesn't like to speak of his past. In fact, he rarely shows himself to people at all nowadays.
Because he's a lingering
As such,
spirit.
This tale can only be found deep within the Knights of Favonius library. Even among the Knights of Favonius, few are aware of it.
Okay.
The Grand Master didn't disclose any concrete objectives before departing on his expedition. I couldn't help but wonder whether it might somehow be related to Nodcry's Wolf of the North.
Okay.
I kept my speculations to myself, however. Sharing them would only spread unwarranted suspicion toward the Four Winds among the people of Mondstadt.
What?
You experienced the turmoil caused by Duval and the East Wind's actions for yourself. Surely you can understand my concern?
Could you, like, not speak so fast on that?
Motives. Is that what he was worried about?
Very possibly. He was probably
said the
also reserving
moon.
judgment. Having heard about your experiences in Nodcry, I now suspect that the Grand Master hadn't yet ascertained the true identity of our enemy at that time.
But he said that the moon... That's why he came to Nodcry in that little teaser, it was like 5.8 or something. That it was that reveal or whatever that we got. Like, I came here for the moon. I came here for the moon. Yeah, that. So, what was that about?
And as it turns out, the calamity born in the north wasn't an ancient god, but rather the wild hunt and the doctor. I guess we were both jumping to conclusions.
So he literally just went to go help I wouldn't even... Well, it's not a nation per se, but like... Okay, whatever. Always be... Oh, but then cut off going, facing the worst case scenario with no backup, but far worse.
Yes, I completely agree. The tide can turn rapidly in times of battle. It's a leader's responsibility to prepare for every possible contingency.
Why did it just...
Even if his contingency
that shift in night makes no
needs to be
sense.
put into action, I'm sure the Grandmaster is relieved to know that it's in place.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but look at that. You can clearly tell it's fake. It's Omega fake. Like, it doesn't even show off like any bit of Mondstadt. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Okay.
That turned into a pretty long conversation, huh? We should probably go deliver those letters to the Angels share now.
How did I do that movement? Oh, I still hate entering this place.
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather,
yep, I know
start by pouring in cold water and add ice cubes. Then drain out the water before adding the other ingredients. How's that for a secret recipe? Maybe it's worth a little intel in return.
What?
Please. I've known that little trick for a good 10 years at least. You'll have to offer something a little more substantial if you're serious about trading.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now, but do you two really need to talk so loudly? Especially if you're supposed to be exchanging confidential information.
Yeah.
Hiya! Rosaria! D-Luke! Paimon knew we'd find you here.
Looks like it's about to get even noisier.
Why? Oh yeah, I forgot about his voice factor, right?
A little liveliness never killed anyone. Traveler, Paimon, what brings you our way?
I have a letter for each of you. So Lohan just went off.
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences regarding your late father and the incident with Eric. We make absolutely no excuse for his crimes.
Who was that again?
I hope you will give some serious consideration to the question I asked you before I left, though I'm sure you're tired of hearing me ask by now. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
Nope, not happening.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still refusing to drop it?
Yeah.
He nags like an old man. It's hardly surprising.
No, he gets treated like one now.
Drop what? What's this about?
Please, we both know.
Nothing, really. Before leaving on the expedition, Varka came here to chat with me over a drink. I failed to avoid him.
Yeah, that's on purpose.
He, asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonius, and I declined. He expressed his regret about everything that happened, and asked me to reconsider. That's all there is to it.
Okay. I mean, I already knew this.
Sounds like you skipped a lot of details. There's clearly more to it.
Yeah.
Whatever details I chose to omit are in the past.
Yeah, you still
Dragging them back up
refused.
now serves no purpose.
Yep.
You say that now, but back then, you couldn't let it go. You and the Knights of Favonius were constantly at odds.
I wasn't seeing the full picture. I've had a lot of time to reflect since then. But my answer remains unchanged. I'm not rejoining the Knights of Favonius.
Then why do you...
Both the Grandmaster and the acting Grandmaster are too upright and honorable.
What?
I can't see the shadows that lurk beneath them due to the size of the organization they lead. They need someone on the outside to keep watch vigilantly.
Pretty sure that probably already exists, but okay.
If I had a Mora for every time I've heard you repeat that argument. I actually don't disagree with the first part of what you said. But don't you think someone can keep tabs on things from the inside?
No.
When you join an organization, you're bound by its rules, no matter how free it may seem on the surface.
Yep, exactly.
You think so? Never mind the Knights. Have you honestly ever been bound by the rules of the church?
Barbara.
Good question. Have you considered that maybe that's why I chose to join the church and not the Knights to begin with?
Are they arguing or not? It's kind of hard to tell.
Different ways of protecting those around them.
Oh, kind of like the contingencies Jean was talking about.
Yes.
The more ways they have to protect their home, the better. Huh? Traveler?
Yeah. Well, review someone easily. I need to turn that off, or else I'm gonna get too cold. It's one of those nights that's... I wonder if this is the exact thing Varka was hoping for. I have no idea. Discussion stuff, I have no idea. You really think he would think that far ahead on it? Because I don't.
What should I report back to the Grand Master on? Let me think.
Well, you couldn't have done your job this whole time because you're the cavalry captain. Oh, hey, the horses are gone, by the way. No more horses.
Public order inside the city, monster activity in the wild. Oh, and a review of the latest vintages. I think I'll leave it at that.
Where did she go? Also, no one inside the tavern, and now people are inside the tavern.
My reply won't be a long one, as usual. I'm sure Varka won't be surprised.
Just say no. Just put the words... Yeah, like... Did she go upstairs? Oh, like, how are you up here so quickly?
If you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you wouldn't have been subjected to all this tedious arguing. When I write back, I'll tell him to quit making trouble for other people.
Yeah.
It's no trouble. Roland did most of the work. We just volunteered to do the last leg of the journey. Mostly so we could come say hello.
Besides, I wouldn't call that an argument.
So you see what's really going on here? All three of us fell for that old rascal's scheme far too readily.
Yeah.
Huh? Scheme? What do you mean? Was Varka lying in his letters then?
No, he used the truth to his advantage.
While I'm sure Varka knows full well that Diluc would never agree to rejoin the Knights, I believe the sentiments he expressed were genuine, as was his offer to welcome Diluc back.
Yep. And which he knew that Kaya and you would be there. Then some debate, and it would... It gets people talking and thinking, and then that gets widespread.
There are people like Kaya and I, and then there are those who are true champions of justice to the core. Those people are the most susceptible to being driven to extremes by great upheaval. It's happened in Mondstadt before.
Okay.
Not only that, but it happened to a Knight of Boreas. That'll really hit home for Varka. And that's why his nagging is even more persistent than usual.
You saying that happened to a Knight of Boreas?
Yeah. So no one's told you this before?
No.
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had nearly been extinguished twice in history.
Okay.
The first was at its inception. The second was the case I was alluding to.
Okay, tell me about that one.
Wasn't Jean telling us about this?
Tell.
Wait. And then we got caught up talking about the expedition, and we never got around to the second time.
Yeah, tell us
I
about the
happened to
second.
hear about it from Varka once when he was drinking and started yammering on.
Huh.
The second crisis in the Knights of Boreas lineage. It was 500 years ago.
Okay.
Although the Knights of Boreas are meant to be intermediaries between humans and wolves, In practice, very few of them have been truly recognized by Lupus Boreas over the past millennium.
So is
Of those who
Varka...
have, the best known are the first Knight of Boreas, Ravenwood, the wolf pup Rostam, and Varka himself.
Okay.
But 500 years ago, there was one who earned the respect of Boreas even before gaining the title.
Okay.
He was a disciple of Rostam.
Oh, right,
They
the
thought
Blood
he
Knight.
would become the mightiest knight of Boreas who ever lived. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled. His name was Roland, the blood-stained knight.
Yeah, okay.
Yikes! Bloodstained Knight?
Yep, there we go.
Sounds a little ominous.
Wow,
Well, apparently his original title was the White Knight.
That's a stupid name. Also, we're finally getting... Like, we're talking about an artifact, from... Artifact set from 1.0. From 1.0, we're finally getting... It's been, what, 6 years? I don't know, like, I have no idea how many... I want to say 6.3 years, but that doesn't sound right. But, like... And we're only just now getting lore from back then.
But he lost countless comrades during the Abyssal Calamity 500 years ago.
Okay.
Including his tutor and mentor, Rostam. The endless bloodshed stained his sword and armor a crimson as deep as black, transforming the White Knight into the Blood-stained Knight.
Okay.
After that, he threw himself completely into battling monsters, leaving Mondstadt and the Knights of Favonius behind. To this day, no one knows his final whereabouts.
Okay.
It's hard to say whether the loss of an important figure in his life is what drove him to the point of obsession, or whether he was already too far gone to save.
No idea.
But had he known that the Knights of Favonius would always welcome him back, perhaps things would have turned out differently. So if you want my opinion, the reason why Varka keeps asking Diluc to rejoin, despite knowing that he'll never say yes, is to let him know you're not alone.
Huh.
After all these years, he's still as persistent as ever. Just like how he used to be with me.
Yeah, about your story and your past or whatever.
Turns out Varka's a lot more thoughtful than he lets on.
You didn't know that already?
I had the wrong idea about him. Anyway, there's still something about this whole Boreas business that Paimon isn't really getting. Wasn't Andreas a god in Mondstadt thousands of years in the past?
No, not Pride.
If so, why did Jean say that Boreas and the Wandering Knight only arrived here just 1,000 years ago? Plus, Paimon's super curious about what happened to Roland.
Shall we go get it from the wolf's mouth?
That's a great idea! Jean said he hasn't been showing himself much lately, but he always seems happy to oblige whenever you show up. Let's go!
That's not really... Great, we have to walk up this stupid path because they won't put a TP up there! It's the only boss in the game that does this. What in the hell happened here? Rift Hounds? Elytral's gone? Impossible.
What's going on here? Was Bulbundum always like this? Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Okay.
The Wild Hunt? What are they doing here? Watch out!
Oh no, the Wild Hunt anyway.
Rust and Reap Flow. What?
Here you are. The process of elimination.
There we go.
Oh, are you alright?
There's still something nearby.
Oh no! What now? It better not be more Wild Hunt monsters!
Oh please, it's Lowen. Owen?
You scared Paimon stiff! She thought you were...
Stop right there. Answer me this. The 2 letters I gave you, who are they for?
2 letters? Wasn't it 3?
There were 3. Kaya, Diluc, Rosaria.
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Hey! What are you trying to say? Wait, what are you trying to say, huh?
He's saying you passed the test.
Paimon passed a test?
Wow.
Really? Ha! She didn't even realize she was taking one!
Bruh.
You may dispense with your suspicions. The wolf pack has borne witness. They fought against the aberrations that encroached upon this land. And our attackers showed no ability to disguise themselves this time.
Yep.
Ah, a familiar scent.
How can you smell it?
Come. I will await you at the usual grounds.
This is the first time he's ever talked for the land.
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, I guess I should apologize for doubting you just now.
It always pays. Were you attacked by the Wild Hunt too?
Sure was. Fortunately, my experience in Nodcry didn't go to waste. Turns out the Wild Hunt all feel the same when you stab them.
What?
They didn't stand a chance. Something seems wrong with that old wolf, though. Go on. You should check on him.
What? You're coming with us, buddy. Wouldn't hurt. Oh, wow, they finally learned how to TP us up here. Or can they put a permanent TP up here? Well, where's Razor, by the way? There he is. Hi?
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak? Am I not strong enough?
Why would you not? What? How would that? Okay.
You are not to blame. With your Iron Claw, you successfully blocked their attacks. However, their assault went beyond the mere physical world.
Wait, you could go beyond the physical world?
They followed my trail from the distant north across the ley lines. They sought to corrupt the territory I protect. But I shall not let them succeed without a fight.
So they came from Nodcry.
We meet again, human Lupical.
So, are you saying that the Wild Hunt we just got attacked by came all the way from Nodcry to Mondstadt? How is that even possible?
As you know, I stand before you as an incomplete being.
Yep.
I am but one remnant of the god Andreas' soul. The source of this turmoil. I can sense it. It lies in the north. It is the part of me that remains in Nodcry, from whence I came.
Okay, do you have like Kuvaki as well, or?
Now Paimon's even more confused. How can you be in 2 places at once?
Do you all like to split yourself into multiple parts? Heh.
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods.
Okay. That's the one who's a part of 1,000 Winds.
The Wolf King, Andreas, was particularly adept in this art. Otherwise, no remnants of his soul would have survived till the present day.
Okay.
Huh? The Bard's back?
Mm-hmm.
Tondif Bard? What are you doing here?
Oh, please. We know why.
Maybe the god of Animo guided me here. For it appears that someone is in need of a tale from the distant past. And our wolf friend doesn't seem too keen on recounting it himself. Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lord Boreas, do I have your blessing to share this story?
Just do it.
As you wish.
Oh, he said the same thing as I did, Teddy.
Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra, and stumbled into the Seelie Hall. Enchanted by their song, tender as the dawn starlight, and curious about the ways of humankind, the wolf bade farewell to his home and set off for the city to the south.
Didn't we literally get this in 6.3? If I remember right, there was like stuff in like the area with this exact art. Are we finally using the world to explore lore of a character? Oh my god, Genshin has evolved somewhat.
As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, Lupus Boreas, who once had hunted with the storm winds himself, looked within and inquired, was the shelter he provided for humanity really any different from that given by the reclusive king in his tower? The wolf entrusted those under his protection to a new god and quietly returned to the frozen north. There, in a palace long since abandoned by its former master, the great wolf closed his eyes and slept. 500 bitter winters passed, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a night stumbled in from the cold, just as Lupus Boreas had once done at the Seelie Hall, and awoke him at long last. The knight asked the wolf to join him on a journey south, to see once more the land that had all but faded from his memory. The gentle wolf, unwilling to refuse the human's earnest plea, split his soul into two halves and left his home once more.
Why?
Seeing how the ice and snow had given way to verdant plains, hearing the laughter and song that now filled the once somber city, the aging Lupus Boreas turned to his friend, the god of Animo, and remarked,
"What?
So, this is the world the humans dreamed of." Though the knight's journey was not yet over, the wolf chose to bid farewell to his companion here. He had written the end to his story. What knowledge he had been gifted flowed into the land. Everything he was, he gave unto the world. Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale. Lord Boreas, is there anything you'd like to add?
There is no need for you to ask that question.
So that's what happened. You returned to Mondstadt with that knight 1,000 years ago, and then, for the sake of the new Mondstadt, you...
You need not feel remorse on my account. That was my answer, my decision.
Yeah. That's what he chose.
If anyone should feel regret, it is the part of me who remained in Notcry. I fear Andreas has not found peace in his heart even to this day.
Alright.
That is surely why those vile aberrations were able to exploit his weakness, sowing the seeds of all the turbulence that has ensued.
But we followed Boreas' trail in Notcry. We investigated and discovered no signs of instability.
Yeah. About that one.
Andreas should still be slumbering by the lakeside. Perhaps all the recent turmoil in Notcry has had unforeseen consequences.
Makes sense.
And there's more. I detect another familiar scent from across the ley lines. A scent that reeks of blood.
Could it be Roland, the Bloodstained Knight?
Oh, the White Knight who became the Bloodstained Knight? The Mightiest Knight of Boreas? But wasn't he from 500 years ago? You think he's immortal or something?
No, Wild Hunt corrupted him.
I remember him as just a man. His lifespan should be no longer than any other of his kind. But before he severed his connection to Boreas, his final destination...
The Abyss.
It was the ancient kingdom of Conria.
Oh boy.
As you call it. Beyond that, I know not if he lived or died.
Anria, 500 years ago.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have to make another trip to Nodcry yourselves. As luck would have it, another old friend of ours just so happens to be free right now. If you ask him nicely, he might give you a lift. That could save you a lot of time on the road.
Yeah.
No wonder I can suddenly sense the east wind's presence.
If even Mondstadt has been affected by the fallout, Nodcry must be in real trouble by now. I hope Varka can handle it.
Yeah.
Varka? Is he in danger?
I believe too many passengers would slow our dear friend down.
Really?
I fear he only has room to carry one person, along with perhaps a diminutive companion.
Really? I get it, I'll go, but bring Lowen.
Alright, wish it could be me, but I accept that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles.
Also, one who
I'll
actually
stay
fought
here
in
and
them.
deal with any wild hunt that try harassing Mondstadt. It'll be a good chance to try out some new moves.
Really?
I...
You wish you could come?
I stay in Mondstadt too. With Traveler's help, Varka will be safe.
What?
Razor, give me your iron claw.
You gonna power it up or something? So pathetic blade, sorry. Oh.
Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current Knight of Boreas.
What's this?
It is a wolf spirit. It contains my power and thoughts. Though I have given him a piece before, this should bring him new strength.
Huh, okay.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
But human hearts and flesh cannot bear the soul of a wolf directly.
So a weapon.
It would be akin to forcefully merging a human and a wolf into one being. They would descend into chaos.
Is that what Rift Hounds are? Is that... Wait, is that actually what Rift Hounds are? Because that'd be interesting. Huh. Now I'm curious if that is what Rift Hounds are. Well, let's not fall over.
To prevent the entanglement of souls, the most I can do is temporarily house my power and thoughts within claws and fangs wrought of steel.
So, sword spirit stuff.
Although, truth be told, that knight does not lack for power. What he needs more is the thoughts within. But I shall leave this for him to explain.
Is it safe to separate a piece of yourself at a time like this?
The Great Wolf King of the North remains strong for now. Besides, do I not have the protection of my Lupacol?
I will protect Lupacol. The North and Varka, I leave to you.
Understood. Lowen, stay here.
Just give me the word whenever you're ready.
Yeah, give me a minute. Let's hear these two.
I can read Varka's letter.
Oh, no.
I will try my best to write a reply.
A wolf's claws make poor instruments for writing human words. But that token will suffice to convey my thoughts.
I mean, why don't you do that every time, technically? Hey.
I sure didn't expect my experience fighting the wild-hunted Nodcry to come in handy back here in Mondstadt. Almost makes me wonder if this was the reason I was sent back.
Probably.
Also, how come that bard knows so much, and what was he doing at the Thousand Winds Temple? Well, whatever. I don't really care. As long as I get to do some fighting. I'm looking forward to trading blows with Lupus Boreas when he's fully recovered. I bet he'll wipe the floor with me.
Not that you'll be able to do much damage with your vision. But, give me a second. Okay. I'm ready.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
The Wolf of the North.
The root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that Andreas, dominator of wolves and god of the North Wind, left in Nodcry. He once left Nodcry and braved the blizzards to confront the god of storms and claim the right to rule. Yet even as the tower fell, he chose to abandon his claim. Instead, he returned to the north and slumbered for 1,000 years before finally journeying back, under the name of Boreas, with the first Knight of Boreas to witness the new face of Mondstadt. When the wolf spirit could no longer maintain his physical form, Boreas chose to pour his power into the ley lines. With that, he became the North Wind of Mondstadt, as he is still known to this day.
Okay.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now.
Roland.
500 years ago, Roland seemed destined to become the mightiest Knight of Boreas ever to have lived. But he was too pure of heart.
Still
He
no
believed
lip
firmly
sync.
in his own ideals of chivalry, vowing to eliminate all injustice from the world. But the world had never been perfect and pure, nor would it ever be.
Is it wrong
Neither
though?
his mentor, the wolf pup Rostam, nor the Grand Master, known as the Lion of Light, could persuade him to temper his obsession.
Lion of Light?
But what was the scent that reeks of blood that Lupus Boreas sensed? And what is its connection to Conria and the Abyss? Perhaps you will uncover the truth in Nodcry. Any questions before you set off?
Token
Better
and the
ask
wolf
now.
spirit.
The soul of a wolf is as unyielding as ice, and Andreas is a master of molding and shaping it. His people once drew great strength and wisdom from the wolf spirit. But human hearts and flesh cannot contain the soul of a god. Attempting
Why?
to place the wolf spirit in a human vessel would slowly devour their sense of self, even if Lupus Boreas did not intend for that to happen. That's why Lupus Boreas developed the technique of imbuing weapons with his soul. It is his way of blessing his human Lupical with the wolf spirit's protection.
Okay.
In fact, there is an ancient song that tells this tale. A weapon once of common iron, now through friendship turned divine. Twixt man and wolf a bond was made, a power born within the blade.
Alright.
As much as he might claim not to accept humans, his actions sing a different tune. Oh, but keep that little observation between us, will you?
He heard you.
Any questions before you set off?
I'm good, let's go.
All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
Wow, finally reusing this mechanic. I wouldn't say mechanic. I wish they would make that a black screen. Or have it not be an option.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans. We will meet you again later.
Okay.
Alright. Hey, wait. How are we getting
We have a wind glider, come on. Yeah. Okay, I really like that. Enter the fray.
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Grandmaster! It's
It's a bird! It's a plane! It's a dragon! What?
Reinforcements! It's about time!
Was that the first time I've ever seen Dendro be used? Honorary Knight reporting for duty, Grandmaster. Let's cut to the chase. What's the situation?
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Their leader's gonna have to make a decision soon. Fight or flight? What will it be, Mightiest Knight of Boreas?
As expected, this hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the forces gathered by the Rahir of Solnari.
Okay.
But they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. This is fair. This is the way of chivalry.
Okay. Let's
Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas. Whether you choose to resist me or not, I shall set right the injustices of this world. In the name of the blood-stained knight.
Okay, that... Jumping straight into it, good.
Guess they're retreating for now.
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that was Andreas? But why would he be leading the Wild Hunt? And why was he talking about the Bloodstained Knight?
Corruption.
Forget that. We can save the details for later. He was the enemy boss, right? Are we just gonna let him get away?
Yep.
There's no point chasing after him. We've crossed blades already, and it ended in a stalemate. Right now, there's nothing we could do about him.
Surely he can't be any stronger than the foes we fought before.
True. We're still not certain of his true identity, but whether he's a god corrupted by the Abyss or a legendary knight,
or both,
killing him might be just about possible, especially now that you're here.
Well, let's give him the blade.
The difficult part is, we can't kill him right now.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean? Is he immortal or something?
Could be the curse.
No. Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any special abilities of that caliber. Nor does he have the ridiculous level of power wielded by the Five Sinners.
Okay.
But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to exploit Nodcry to his advantage. Particularly when it comes to Andreas' remnant soul.
So it isn't about the enemy itself, but the god's remains?
Exactly. Sounds like you realize what the crux of the issue is. I managed to cut off a sample from our foe, which Albedo and Durin are analyzing as we speak. Meanwhile, our other allies should be making their way home from their own battles by now. Let's discuss this further when they're back. We still have some big challenges ahead before this expedition can finally be declared a victory.
Okay. Why?
The meeting's probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Hi. Wasn't expecting to see you.
Hey, good to see you again. Oh, Boss Sneff asked me to pass on a message. She went to see Lauma and Columbina at the Frost Moon Scions.
Okay.
Apparently, there haven't been any changes to that space the Rahir of Solnari's in.
That means
Okay.
the recent Wild Hunt attacks have nothing to do with Rerir, right? Whew, that's a relief. Paimon doesn't fancy facing him again.
I do.
They're keeping a close watch on it just in case. With so many moon experts on the case, we're in pretty safe hands, huh?
Wait, we have Columbina, though.
Lauma and Columbina asked me to pass on a message, too. Focus on the enemy you are facing. The moon will protect you all.
Okay.
You know something? These Knights of Favonius are paying me a pretty nice
Oh,
sum
you're
to
gonna be a
deliver
new
simple
mailman.
messages. Varka's a generous guy.
Yeah, tell that to Jean. Oh, Flynn's.
Short distance propulsion module on cooldown.
What?
15 minutes until next departure. Switching to chat mode. Hello there, Paimon, Traveler.
What are you doing here?
Varka placed a sizable order with the Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop.
That's still a
I know
stupid
it's hard
name.
at work producing the strategic reserve, while I am handling the deliveries.
Okay.
Secondly, I am also here to attend the meeting in her place.
Well, it makes more sense that you're here than she. Flynn's! Hey.
Huh? Flins! Paimon thought the Lightkeeper's rep would be Iqua or Nikita.
It's not like you to volunteer to attend a meeting.
You're quite right. However, Itlua and Nikita are both busy organizing the Ratniki's region-wide response to the recent attacks.
Okay.
And since I'm well acquainted with everyone else here, I was the one they recommended to attend the meeting.
So you don't even want to be here.
Sometimes you don't get a choice when there might be consequences down the line.
Okay.
Hey, Honorary Knight. Looks like pretty much everyone's here.
Hey.
Albedo and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here?
Continue to...
That works too. All right. You keep gathering intel.
Okay. Is there anyone I missed? No. No. No, I did not. Right? No? Yeah, that's it.
Hey, Honorary Knight. Albedo and Durin are just wrapping... Great. While we're waiting, could you update me on the situation in Mondstadt?
Here, you have a blade.
And that's where things stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Rahier of Solnari's control, but it has been reborn from the ashes and is now launching widespread attacks.
Okay.
Intel from the Frostmoon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborates this. No disturbances have been detected in the space where Rere resides. What we are facing here
No
is a
lip sync,
completely
really?
new foe.
Summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader of the Wild Hunt is the creature resembling a wolf.
Resembling?
Andrius, god of the North Wind.
More precisely, it's the external will that has seized control of Andrius' spirit.
What is this?
Namely Roland, the bloodstained
Oh,
knight.
it's a...
Whoa. Hold on. I'm completely lost. Isn't Roland some Mondstadter from like 500 years ago?
Probably abyssal
How did
corruption.
he suddenly get wrapped up with a god from 1,000 years in the past and the present-day Wild Hunt?
Yeah.
Allow us to explain that part.
There you go.
Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms?
Yeah.
When an organism sustains damage, relevant tissues will undergo changes to offset the loss of function. For
Okay.
example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate.
Okay.
Or when a main artery is blocked, the collateral vessels become more active. Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flow throughout the ley lines to fashion a new one, fit for the present circumstances.
Okay.
That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
So, an abyssal imitation. Yep, like I
Right.
called,
No
called
matter
it.
how strong the compensation is, it will never quite match the functionality of the original organ.
Okay.
The Roland replica can't possibly imitate Rarir's overwhelming power, nor his ability to disguise himself as others.
Alright.
So, the Abyss made use of the connection between Roland and Boreas to compensate for this lack of power.
The replica corrupted and took control of Andrius as he slumbered by the bank of Amsvartnir, ultimately manifesting as the giant beast that you all witnessed. However, exactly why the Abyss chose Roland to mimic, and indeed how it was able to do so, remains unclear.
Probably abyssal corruption.
I guess he must have gotten caught up with the Abyss or Nodcry somehow during his wanderings through Tevat. But we can keep those questions on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but what did you mean when you said we can't kill him right now?
That we need to kill him in the right spot.
We can't kill him right now because a dead god may prove more dangerous than a living one.
Yep.
From intelligence gathered during the expedition, we have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals.
This is the one I'd say better.
Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate the land, they will persist for thousands of years.
Okay, wow, we are really mentioning old things. Sheesh.
This land has already been ravaged by the Wild Hunt. If we add god remains to the mix, it'd be like adding salt to an open wound, placing everyone who lives here in perilous danger.
Okay.
Query.
But where?
While I can indeed find records
Where would
of
we put it,
disasters
then?
caused by god remains in my database,
What, we gonna get Hu Tao?
there also appear to be cases of gods dying naturally with no ill effects.
Yep.
In that land, the passing of the Pyro Archon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history. And even the part of Andreas who remains in Mondstadt has experienced death once before, has he not?
Yeah, but that was
Great
like
question.
willing.
Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Boreas gave you a token to pass on to me? Please, present it now. It should help explain things faster. Come forth, Boreas.
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further on your journey.
Okay.
My soul
Wolf's
will fall into
gravestone?
silence, and my power will flow into the ley lines of this land. Perhaps this is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind. Do not grieve for me, for this is the end I have chosen. Instead, remember that one day, your wandering too must come to an end.
Okay.
Where and when shall that be? A final wish before I slumber. Sing me a song. That melody you so often hummed in the taverns.
Okay. What was that?
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception.
What?
Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason Mondstadt remains unharmed by his god remains. In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All to protect Mondstadt from harm.
Sounds like Andreas spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world, too.
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found, the decision he made, to Andreas' heart.
So we're gonna stab him?
Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
To merge himself with the ley lines.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched, but since it was his own wish to begin with, it sounds feasible to me.
Okay.
Wait, we already have a perfect solution? Then why are we even having this meeting? Let's go do this thing!
Because we have to do it at a certain time and place and
If only
whatnot.
were that simple. Unfortunately, this one thought alone is unlikely to be powerful enough to break through the Abyss's control and reach Andreas' heart.
Yep.
We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more resilient.
Well, we have an alchemist.
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to fight against the abyssal corruption to Mondstadt's ley lines. He can't afford to send us any more of his power. However, since his form was unstable during his journey with the first Knight of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind along the way.
Which is what
If we
Varka
can
was
collect those
doing.
fragments, we can use them to strengthen the decision to merge with the ley lines.
So we need to retrace his steps and look for random fragments? But they could be anywhere between Nodcry and Mondstadt.
Yep.
It'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
No, we can resonate with them.
You don't need to worry about that. There's a few fragments left to gather in Nodcry, but apart from that,
You've already done a lot.
most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
Yep.
Huh? Wait, really?
Yep.
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll in the park. Each step of the way, we've been hard at work planning for every possible contingency. Not just the wild hunt in the Abyss, but ancient gods remaining in Nodcry.
Sounds like this plan was a long time in the making. It's almost as if you foresaw the future.
He did.
As a matter of fact, I did. I caught a glimpse of fate's reflection. But I can't take credit for it. It was all thanks to the help of a few friends.
Okay.
Still, all I foresaw was that an abyssal calamity was brewing in the north. Had I known more, we could have saved a lot of energy.
Yep.
Instead, we've had to make best guesses, prepare for every possible scenario. If all that preparation went to waste, all the better for it. But anything that proved useful, we knew we'd be grateful for down the line.
And it's proving useful.
Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments scattered around Nodcry, and use them to make the thought within this sword as strong as it could possibly be.
Okay.
According to what Boreas told me before we left Mondstadt, his form was at its most unstable at the beginning of his journey.
Unstable.
That means the fragments here should be the most powerful ones.
Okay.
But of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the day we set foot in Nodcry. First with the Wild Hunt, then with the Doctor. So, it wasn't until recently that we were finally able to confirm the status of the Wolf Spirit fragments. We now know there are 3 left to find.
Okay, I figured there would be 3.
So 3 more mini expeditions to go.
I managed to gather 1 fragment before Roland reappeared. I also have a confirmed location for the second, which I'll take care of in short order. As for the 3rd fragment, we've identified a general search area to focus on, but we'll need all hands on deck to pinpoint the exact location.
Okay, you've already done so much, sheesh.
The final snag is that since our foe is a replica of Roland, he too will be aware of Andrias' history. He's sure to try and sabotage our plans by any means at his disposal. So everyone needs to bring their A game.
Okay.
With our foe being from Mondstadt, it's our duty as Mondstadters to defeat him.
You're not...
And since the Wild Hunt is involved, the Lightkeepers will provide their full support.
The Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop will also help in any way we can.
Alright.
So what do they need me here for?
Oh, finally doing this again.
Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract at some point. Didn't exactly scrutinize it though. I mean, who actually reads those things anyway?
Correct.
Right?
Everyone.
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you all. Lastly, our friend from the Curatorium of Secrets will provide intel and relay battlefield communications. Looking at you, Yehoda.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield, dodging the Wild Hunt and the shadow of an ancient god. I'm impressed by your courage, Miss Yehoda.
Rating for Yehoda updated. Higher quality ingredients will be used to prepare your future meals.
Wow.
Darn it! I should have known this payday wouldn't come that easy.
I'll deal with the second Wolf Spirit fragment, which we already know the location of.
You already said this.
The moment you make any progress with Fragment 3, be sure to give me an update. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving Fragment 2? I have a feeling that your unique constitution might come in handy.
Alright, I'll follow your lead.
Alright, time is of the essence. Let's move out, people. Dismissed!
Alright. Hi there.
Remnant fragments of an ancient god. Thoughts stored inside a blade. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I suspect there is more to Mr. Varka's plan than what he's revealed to us so far.
Probably.
Then again, the enemy can harness the Wild Hunt to spy on us wherever we go. As our commander, I'm sure he has his reasons for choosing not to tell us everything.
Huh. What's wrong?
Yehoda, you dummy! You took the stupid job of your own free will! Oh, crying isn't gonna get you out of it!
He brought wheel asters. I believe that's what they're called.
Speaking of contingency plans, I now recall that Varka also made a contingency plan when he asked me to deliver that letter.
What?
Perhaps I should ask Aino to prepare some additional backup modules for me.
What? But then that doesn't... Oh, that's stupid. Oh, then it doesn't actually count because it's not you or whatever, and it's like... You know what, that whole conversation of, oh, does that really count as as the original and whatnot? Does that mean that they? Yeah. It's real stupid. Look at. What? Please. Ugh. Okay. Give me a minute. Talk to those three, and then that's it. Okay.
Didn't you say Fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight?
Ellie, why do you even need my help for this?
Traveler, Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa! Stop thinking about Mondstadt's wine and keep your head in the game! You can't be daydreaming about alcohol before a battle!
Huh? Well, all right, just trying to lift our spirits a little. You want to see some photos I took of me and the knights before the expedition, maybe?
Shut up! Can we please just focus on finding the wolf spirit fragment?
There we go.
Is this what we're looking for? What do we do with it?
Absorb it.
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects.
Okay.
All I need to do is transfer it to my sword.
All
just
right.
like back at the camp. But this time, you'd best step back a bit, just in case.
I faced worse. Come to me, Boreas.
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
Because?
Sorry, I just think the fact you're ruminating on this is all the proof you need that you have love in your heart.
Yeah, that's usually the case with most people who say that, I guess. You have too much of it that you can't understand it, or something like that. Isn't it like that? I feel like it's like that, isn't it? Or maybe I'm misremembering something. I'm just gonna operate with the assumption that that's how Boreas is.
I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends, you'll have found your own answer to the question of how to love.
How to die.
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood.
What?
My conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Okay. What?
Oh, sure enough. This place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. It wasn't enough to pose a serious threat.
Okay.
We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, it should still be usable.
You want me to purify it?
Purifying the abyssal corruption would definitely be a safe approach. But that's not the only reason I wanted you to come.
Because I have a connection
Could
now?
you try reversing the corruption?
What?
Not purifying it, exactly, but separating out the Roland part from the wolf spirit.
Need Rover for this.
Keep the Roland part intact as well as the wolf spirit part? Why would you want to do that?
See,
firstly, to test whether it's possible, and secondly, to view Roland's memories. As they say, know thyself, know thy enemy. Understanding our foe is our surest path to defeating him.
Come on, at least do the full quote from Sun Tzu, but okay. Never tried this before.
Let me think. How is it explained to me? Ah, yes. Focus on a single thought within the 1,000 winds. Capture that unique wisp before it blows away.
That makes no sense.
Actually, neither do I.
What? Really?
Huh. Sounds like something a certain tone-deaf bard would come up with when he can't think of anything meaningful to say. Wait, don't tell Paimon that's what actually happened.
Yeah, we all
I
figured
thought it might
that
mean
out.
something to you. Never mind. I'll explain it in more human terms.
What?
Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct?
I wasn't doing the fishing, it was a machine.
If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with concepts, and you were trying to capture the concept belonging to a particular ancient name. I'm thinking the same basic principles should apply here.
What, should I go get Sit Lolly?
Okay, but back then, we had a bow and a net. This time, we don't have anything at all.
Yeah, let me go grab Sit Lolly.
This wolf spirit fragment is like a puddle compared to the Night Kingdom. No need for a boat. As for a net, this is what I've heard.
We have a...
Thoughts and emotions are like
Why?
interwoven threads.
Why her?
They can create a net, or they can create a rope. They can separate love from hatred, and they can bind objects and events together.
What? What? Okay, I'd rather have went and grabbed a Sit Lolly, but okay.
Thought is the anchor for a being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
Okay. So, we're anchoring. Are we doing a Wuwa type thing where we're gonna anchor the emotions and whatnot, then we get the information or something? Okay. But maybe not, I'm not, it's hard to say.
Also, we barely know anything about Roland. How are we supposed to use thoughts to anchor him?
Yep, that's... So it's kind of like Galbrena, where we're trying to anchor her, but we didn't know much about her. Got it.
Well, maybe you could try this.
Eh?
What is it? It looks old and tattered.
Well, it's 500 years old, probably.
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup Rostam, Knight of Boreas, from 500 years ago. It was meant for his disciple, the White Knight, Roland.
Okay, how do you have that? How is that not, like, so decrepitly out of shape that it cannot be recognized? How do you have that in your back pocket?
After Rostam lost his life in the Abyssal Calamity, Roland left Mondstadt to wander to Vat. Grandmaster Arundelen had wanted to deliver this letter to him. But trying to track Roland down was like chasing a shadow. He never did find him. And so this letter has been sitting at the Knights of Favonius headquarters ever since.
Bruh.
Quite the antique, then. But how exactly is it supposed to anchor Roland?
So, we're just... Okay, so... Are we really using a Wuwa? Like, obviously Wuwa didn't create the term, like, the thing of anchoring and whatnot, but it's literally acting the exact same.
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure.
Hey! What happened to Mr. Plans for every contingency? You're just making this up as you go along!
Well, what can I say? Some people like to wait till they've got all their ducks in a row before taking the first step. But I prefer to dive on in and plan as I go.
Yeah.
I've been doing it that way for the whole expedition.
Bruh.
But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts?
No, that was Venti.
Can't hurt to give it a try, surely.
Alright, let's see what happens. But honestly, yeah, we're just pulling anchoring out of nowhere. Like, it doesn't even make sense, whatever. It's only going to be used for this one thing, and Wuwa used it for like 2 or 3 different things. Which is much better in my opinion. How would something that he never got anchor him? Is my question. What? I just purified it.
Whoa. It actually worked?
No.
You really are making this up as you go along.
Yeah.
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed. Just like he said.
Who's he? Got him?
If what you say is true, the monsters I've slain, the justice I have sought to uphold, for mortals to escape this tragic fate, there's only one path.
What?
A great and ancient kingdom was wrongfully cursed, turning its inhabitants into monsters. The code of chivalry tolerates not such injustice. If Abyss be thy name, I pledge to you my loyalty.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity farewell.
Andreas?
I dare say you must find it quite ironic, Knight of Boreas.
That I... Dainsleif?
No.
No. Bore a striking resemblance, but that wasn't him.
It was
While
his brother.
we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be?
The visionary Velsupernir.
So that's what happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured underground and saw a revelation from the visionary. Once he had learned of Conria's fate, he saw the gods' judgment as the greatest injustice. So he surrendered himself to the Abyss, giving him his knowledge, his power, his everything. That's why the Abyss can replicate him.
Yeah, obviously. I figured that one out pretty quick.
Does this mean we have to take on the visionary this time?
No. Founder of the Abyss Order will touch on a revelation based on his experience, at least. The visionary is unlikely to intervene directly.
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, both the Wild Hunt and Roland would be acting with far more lethal precision.
Yeah.
But even without the visionary's input, Roland still has an intel advantage we can't afford to underestimate. Every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes and ears. We need to think one step ahead if we want to outmaneuver him. And on that note, I have a plan I want to discuss with you.
No? Why didn't you bring it up?
Well, the fewer people who know, the less likely it is to get leaked.
Okay.
Besides, it wasn't a fully formed plan back then.
Bruh. And we don't get to know it until we find out what happens.
That about covers it. Sorry to ask so much of you again.
No way.
No plan is free of risks. At least this one actually gives us a shot at fully eliminating the danger posed by this ancient god. Surely that's got to make the risk worth taking.
There's no guarantee it'll work.
If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reins.
Who's that?
Not to mention we still have Jean in Mondstadt.
There's also
Another way! Like a backup plan?
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Oh, finally. Hey, mailman! Mail girl!
Ah, Yehoda! Yes, we've successfully retrieved the Wolf Spirit fragment here. Any progress with Fragment 3?
Probably an Andreas.
It's a total disaster! More Wild Hunt monsters than I've seen in my whole life!
Really?
We need backup urgently! Come quick!
What? Wait,
Come
you've
on,
seen
we're
way
out of
more.
time. You'll just have to trust me on this one.
You're making too many decisions on your own.
What can I say? I'm not the Grand Master for nothing. I'm counting on you, Honorary Knight.
Alright. No, the final expedition. Continuous. So it's gonna be. Is this for the best? Alright, I get it. It's. Alright.
Fill me in. What's the situation?
We ran into resistance almost as soon as we set off. Albedo said we should split into 2 teams and continue searching while he and the others kept the Wild Hunt occupied.
Good call.
Okay.
Locating the wolf spirit fragment is our key objective. I would have made the same decision.
Okay.
Well, it seems the enemy figured as much too. Now, both search teams are in big trouble. Oh, I brought a map. This should make things clearer.
Okay.
Before we ran into trouble, this is the search area we decided on. The two teams are holed up here and here. They should have a clear idea of the fragment's location by now.
But the Wild Hunt is stopping them from relaying messages back, right? Do we have any more troops available to provide backup?
No.
We can't spare troops from any of the fronts right now. That just leaves us with,
The logistics company is standing by.
Hanefa!
Designated drop point reached. Initiating situation report. The logistics company was assisting Aino with the production of the strategic reserve.
Okay.
But after learning of the situation on the front line, they requested to be dispatched immediately. They are currently nearby awaiting orders.
Amazing. Just in the nick of time.
Hey, seeing as you can fly and all, shouldn't you be the one out here delivering messages?
I regret to say that without
Wait,
the
she can
workshop's
fly?
catapult, and with my short-distance propulsion module on cooldown, I will only be able to return to the battlefield after another 5 minutes. Please, keep up the good work, Yehoda. The logistics company has very limited provisions, only enough for a single battle. Which team should they support?
Flynn says
Both.
the most...
Once one team has been rescued, the remaining forces will be free to support the other. We'll move out immediately. Yehoda, keep up the good work with the comms.
I was about to say...
Sure thing.
Flynn's would have the most experience, so with the Wild Hunt, so Albedo could use it. None shall pass, none shall whisper. Well, they're both the exact same. I'm gonna go here. Buttons can handle himself.
Ah! It's the Wild Hunt! Come on, let's go help!
Yeah. Wait, why am I pyro? I didn't do that.
Something's not right. The Wild Hunt's offensive doesn't seem to be getting any weaker as the battle goes on. Are they getting reinforcements from somewhere?
Yeah.
Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm. Logistics company, scout out the area. Look for terrain we can use to our advantage.
Yes, sir.
Did I just hear an arrow?
Reporting in, sir. We've identified viable sites for deploying explosives.
Good. Wait for my signal.
Pyro?
Logistics company, deploy.
What is this? I dislike this. Can I? Ugh, pyro? Ugh, disgusting.
Varka? Traveler, thank goodness you're here.
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. They keep coming from that mist, wave after wave.
Just as I thought. Well, they're about to get a shock to the system. We'll wipe them out faster than they can replenish their numbers. We just have to hold on until the logistics company is ready.
Here.
Up the ante!
What in the hell?
Is that the signal to say they're ready? It's showtime! Fall back!
Yes, Grandmaster!
Where did they... Why...
Ready? Fire!
Okay.
The enemy has sustained heavy casualties. Should be a while before they're strong enough to pose a real threat again.
Okay.
Brave knights, on behalf of the Lightkeepers, I thank you for your assistance.
Were you even there?
There's no need to be so formal. When it comes to the Abyss, we're all in this together. Now, please tell me everything you've learned.
Very well. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
That's not exactly very narrow.
We split the search between us and the Knights. Maybe they'll be able to narrow it down further?
Either way, I was about to go lend them a hand next anyway. Can I count on your help?
It would be our pleasure, Mr. Varka.
We've run right through our supplies. We'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that tries to stage a comeback. Now that they've lost their numerical advantage, they're no match for us. Focus on supporting the other team.
Let's see abyss. I mean, it's just the abyss. Who cares? Like, they're just gonna replenish them. That great sword does not work with you.
Honorary Knight. Thank goodness you're here.
Someone tell that man that great sword does not work on him.
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. However many we kill, more keep coming.
Yeah, that's what
they've had us penned in so far, but now you're here. Maybe we can try getting to the source, which is hidden in the mist. That way, we should be able to cut off the Wild Hunt's reinforcements.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that easy.
Then we'll leave that to you. Hey, everyone hear that? We need to hold the line. Time to give them a taste of the Knights of Favonius fighting spirit.
Yes, sir.
It's 3 guys. 5 guys are holding up all this. Are you kidding?
Burn! Up the ante! Boreas sweeping in!
Need to heal.
Up the ante! Burn! Up the ante! Charge! Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's their source. It was hidden in the mist. If we destroy that, the one...
Knights of Favonius, charge!
I mean, I'm attacking it. Does Pyro not have a thing? Okay, it's just not unlocked. Like, what's the point of it being unlocked if you're not gonna...
I'm glad that's finally over.
Like we finally unlock a cool new, like, traveler thing. And then, oh, hey, guess what? Remember that? Oh, yeah, no, that's not unlocked in the story. Or story quests.
Use this time to catch your breath and fill me in on everything you've learned.
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
Yes! Now it feels like we're finally closing in on our target.
How did we
I'll say,
overstep it that much?
We're sure to face fierce resistance from the Wild Hunt, though. Do you still have the strength to keep fighting with us?
Probably.
Absolutely. Good to go, Grandmaster.
Okay.
Much obliged. All right, the target is just up ahead. Move out!
Okay.
The hiding in the mist trick again. These guys must be easily amused.
It's the abyss.
You all know the drill. The Knights of Favonius will engage the enemy while the Lightkeepers dispel the mist. Everyone, follow my signals.
Yes, sir!
Lightkeepers, prepare to dispel the mist.
Knights of Favonius, charge!
Burn! Charge!
Okay?
Shred him! Up the ante! Burn!
Time to counterattack!
Up the ante! Burn! Boreas sweeping in!
Rally to the Grandmaster! Charge!
Thunder! Burn! Thunder!
Eh? Weak sauce.
This wild hunt doesn't know when to give up.
Varka, you go on ahead.
Traveler!
Mr. Varka, leave this to us.
Really, these
Just
are
like
weak
last time.
fries.
Only a Knight of Boreas can deal with a wolf spirit, right?
Wrong.
Don't underestimate us, Grandmaster. We can hold our own.
I'm here too.
Ha! That's the spirit.
Go.
Stay on your toes and make the Knights of Favonius proud. Either we all march back to Mondstadt together, or no one does.
Okay. I mean, I can handle it mostly.
The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
Okay.
It seems you have collected them all, Knight of Boreas.
Yeah, it's on purpose, isn't it?
Yeah, and with no corrupted fragments or ambushes along the way. I have to commend your chivalry, Sir Roland.
It's an interesting form, but at the same time, it just... stupid nose wants to kill me. Like... I feel like I'm being led around when and I'm just gonna get a disappointing result. Like... I don't feel like we're doing much. I feel like something is just... like something's gone wrong. And that's my issue here.
A true knight does not resort to underhanded tactics. Were this body not a false one created by the Wild Hunt, nor would I countenance those monsters to taint our duel with their presence.
Okay.
If you need a moment to rest, take it. Victory will be mine, regardless of whether the path to it is the one I would wish for.
Okay.
Save your breath. If you want to fight, let's fight!
As you wish. Then let us settle our unfinished duel.
What?
Here and now.
One unfinished duel.
Is everyone all right?
My granny fights better than these rookies. It's Egbert I'm worried about. You still alive?
Probably.
For a moment there, I thought I might never taste the sweet wine of Mondstadt again.
Hey, stay put, you guys. Leave the rest to us.
What?
Forget us. We can take care of ourselves.
Yeah,
You're the only one still standing. Honorary Knight, find the Grand Master.
Understood.
We can't lose our Varka. Please, you have to find him.
Our Varka, wow. Got it.
You're holding back, Knight of Boreas. I can tell you do not wish to strike me down.
Yeah.
This duel does no justice to the way of chivalry. I wield the power of a god, while you dare not swing your sword with true intent. If you continue on this path, you will die.
Yeah.
Your plan is doomed to fail. How can a helpless lamb hope to tame the heart of a wolf when the wolf has seen through the lamb's plan?
Sometimes you need to see through a plan to understand it.
You're on to me already, huh?
Andreas's question, Boreas's answer, the means to bear a soul. I knew it all 500 years ago.
That doesn't mean that...
Though the false path may be wide and welcoming, only destruction lies at its end. It is time to crush your futile hope!
Okay.
It's over.
What?
Your sword lies shattered. The wolf's
Was I meant to hold
spirit
it?
and the thoughts you blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell.
Except...
Join me and pledge your allegiance to the abyss, Knight of Boreas. One day
Did I
you will
fail it?
understand
What?
that the only righteous path for those of true virtue is the path of darkest truths.
For the next part, it's over to you.
Yeah.
Outlander who caught the wind.
Well, I still don't get that point. So we're pulling...
The sword is unbroken, but I can't sense the wolf spirit.
So that's all he broke?
Looks like I'm no longer in reality. This must be a space built from the entangled consciousnesses of Boreas and Roland. There's no way back. And all that lies ahead is the wolf's maw.
Is this... Is this not just a reused asset?
Guess the only way is through.
Wait. No, there's no shot that they've reused that stupid water ass. No, there's no way, right? It looks the same. No, don't tell me they're lazy enough just... They reused it! They reused it! Oh boy, oh boy. Right about down under, about here-ish, or it's somewhere here. But right there is the exact same skeleton. Oh my god, they are this lazy.
A Favonius sword. Who left this here?
Huh.
Lonely warrior. Take me to see him.
Okay. A wolf?
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs.
Okay.
I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons.
Okay.
But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head. There is only one way to save them.
Who are you really trying to convince?
Huh? Really need that elemental infusion.
Stormwind!
Really wish I had that elemental infusion now, though.
Is this the fairest shadow? It doesn't look like an imitation.
The title of Boreas must find an heir.
Okay.
The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger. Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles.
Yep, I get it. Almost. Again.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice.
Are we gonna hear this whole spiel again?
Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them.
Stop flashbanging.
Lupus Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice. Surrender to the abyss.
The Wolf's Gravestone. Oh, just regular hill trolls? Who gives a care?
Stormwind!
Literally can one-shot these.
Huh? Yeah.
Stormwind! Charge! Stormwind! Boreas sweeping in!
Okay.
Stormwind!
This fight is really long without a second element. The Wolf's Gravestone. Here we go, finally.
My old friend.
This is not where your path ends. You must continue on.
This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter.
Huh? Yeah.
I can't hide from it!
Yeah, you
You
can.
must deliver it.
What? I was hiding. More of this.
Your path cannot end here.
You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
Come on.
Huh? Even if if you had an army of 10,000 men. In the end, you must face this fight alone.
No.
Lonely warrior. Step forward.
Okay. What in the,
Is this the heart of the wolf?
Economia? Chess! Yay! What? Hi. Really basic looking, like...
Roland!
They really could have tried harder with this unique MCC.
After countless bloody battles, trials, tribulations, and hardships, I, with my mortal flesh and blade, attained power to rival that of the gods.
Uh-huh.
But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength.
Yeah.
The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky, lit at dusk, dead by dawn.
Okay.
Utterly insignificant.
Okay.
Oh yeah? Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
That makes some sense. Okay. Okay.
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out. And those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Okay.
Ha! No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises,
New charcoal?
burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
Why are we doing this? Like, when the, like, anime cartoon... What? Why are we taking these roundabout methods of, like, walking around this place?
A knight's
What the
duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Are we really this lazy?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request...
Right. I get it. Like...
I shall do as you wish. Knight of Boreas.
Huh. You're not quite how I imagined you. You don't seem half as crazed as the memories contained in the wolf spirit.
Not once have I strayed from the righteous path.
What righteous?
But when I look at you, I do not see a hero capable of slaying dragons.
What?
Just a lost soul who has wandered far too long. A shadow of the knight you once were.
I guess we have that much in common. Neither of us are at our peak.
The Raihir of Solnari's forces have been defeated. And the Roland you see is but an imperfect image cast by the Abyss.
Okay.
I wield the power that Roland did at his peak, but my heart and mind remain frozen in that blood-stained moment. Therefore, I, in my current form,
am flawed.
Okay.
A knight cannot bear their own stagnation.
Yeah.
After redeeming you from injustice and guiding your surrender to the abyss, I shall rectify myself and continue to follow the knightly path.
Huh. The world out there can bear no more of your torment. Your obsession, clearly, remains exactly as I had imagined.
Okay.
I suppose there's no chance to make you see the light.
No words can make a knight doubt his convictions, no matter how noble they may sound. Neither of us will sway the other, but you have long known this truth. Otherwise, why would you pin all your hopes on Boreas' single thought? But now the blade that once housed the wolf spirit has been shattered, and all you hold is a phantom that bears its form. You no longer have the means to change the situation, and no one will come to your rescue.
Right.
This place shall be your graveyard, lonely warrior.
Huh. Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
Yep.
What do you mean?
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't yours. Forgetting where we are? This is the heart of Andreas, god of the North Wind.
Ooh.
Andreas, can you hear me? Wake up! You are the great god of the North Wind. How long will you allow yourself to suffer the domination of the abyss?
If this is your final gambit, I am most disappointed, Knight of Boreas. Grand displays of heartfelt wishes cannot summon miracles.
Sometimes they can.
This world shows no such mercy to its inhabitants. Return. Return to the ley lines.
Huh.
This is my choice. My memory.
Okay. Wow.
Is this the answer that I found at my journey's end?
Andreas, at long last, I have delivered your token back into your heart.
A Knight of Boreas. Watch on.
Watch on what?
This is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind.
On behalf of all humanity, I thank you, Lord of Wolves.
Boreas is returning to the ley lines. But why? Your sword is broken. You no longer have the means to bear his soul. Unless... surely not.
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that. But a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
Oh, okay.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
Okay, so why were wolves different?
Even if it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus Boreas will inevitably ravage, devour, and assimilate a mortal heart. As if human and wolf were being forcefully merged into one being.
Okay.
If a mortal heart is to bear the soul
Why?
of the god,
Okay.
this is a path that cannot be retraced.
Oh, that's what that
Yet,
was talking about.
I shall not dissuade a knight from embarking on the quest of his own choosing.
Your heart, your soul,
They are collapsing. Now I see.
You were wondering how a lamb could tame the heart of a wolf, isn't that right?
Huh.
Here's my answer. You get the wolf to swallow the heart.
The wolf spirit within the sword was merely a decoy. The true thoughts and memories were carried within your heart.
Okay.
To avoid arousing my suspicion, you deliberately allow Lupus Boreas' soul to assimilate your own, then be devoured by me. But how did you have the strength to fight while bearing such a great burden?
I don't think
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision, my sacrifice is nothing.
Alright.
You have a stubborn will and employed an exceptional strategy. But this is not the way a true knight fights. The choice you have made is a flawed one.
Chivalry's
Your
dead.
soul is now merged with that of Andreas. When he fully joins the ley lines, you too will fall. Neither Barbados nor the Traveler will be able to anchor your soul from within the ley lines, let alone rescue you.
Unless I have an
You
item.
have lost, and so have I. Regrettably, I can no longer offer you salvation. May your soul rest in peace with Boreas.
Wait.
Lonely warrior.
That sword.
Haha! Lonely? Sorry to disappoint you, but as much as it sounded like the perfect ending for both of us to return to the ley lines together, the fact is that, unlike the true Roland of the past, I still have fine wine and good friends to get back to. They're looking forward to my triumphant return.
Okay.
I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Ding dong! You've got mail.
What? What?
Until I return, I leave them in your care.
Where are the horses?
The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
Why this music? It doesn't feel right.
Come on, to Mondstadt.
Dear Grandmaster.
To Varka.
To Varka.
Family.
No pig call.
Forgot about him. Did he even get a letter? I think he did.
Poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts.
Okay.
Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind.
Like, are we serious?
Grandmaster! Grandmaster! Grandmaster!
Master.
Varka.
Varka. Uncle Varka! Hey, Sarai!
For Varka.
The thoughts
What
of
in
others
the, like,
anchor you,
garbage am I
reversing
watching?
the assimilation. Using your connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight. The Abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return. If you believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, Mightiest Knight of Boreas.
Okay. Please tell me we get like a 1 to 2 minute like action scene.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. fight my way to victory.
Okay.
Well, that suits me just fine!
Really? I was ready to see him throw down.
A knight is always true to their word. So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
You are not alone. Right back at you, Varka.
Why am I taking so much damage?
Burn! Thunder!
The north wind blows southward. May it guide you on your journey home.
Okay. This music doesn't fit, in my opinion. I need like stamina food on the path.
Leave it all to me.
On me.
Really? That wasn't jumpable. Why? Oh my god.
Try to keep up.
I can't make that. I need to wait.
Try to keep up. Freeze! Off the ante!
There's an ice-cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't go dying in a place like this, Varka.
Thunder! Thunder!
Hey.
Thunder! Stormwind!
Thank goodness I made that.
Boreas sweeping in! On me! Ah!
Okay. Oh, I see. Let's ignore these.
Fly home to us, Grandmaster!
Wait, I could just ignore them. No, I can't.
Spread your wings and soar toward a new dawn.
Why is that in German?
Fate's chosen Lupaka.
I can't fall here! Ah! I can't fall here! Ah! One final battle!
One final me? Seriously, this music doesn't fit, in my opinion. What happened to the other sword?
Walk forward and do not look back.
It's just...
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
A blade? I don't know.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on, but they can wait until you're back.
You know, this is way less... Like, this is nice that they
I have
update...
no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius. But I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
I can see Genshin trying to evolve, but it's just... For something that earns so much, it really should be evolving faster.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
Oh.
Why all the Favonian... Aquila Favonia?
I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I?
What?
I'll take that silence as your approval.
You had that this whole time? You gonna pour the rest? Okay, yeah.
Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life.
Hey?
And so, I'll deliver that letter on your behalf.
Why didn't you just carry the sword like that before? The black... I know that's crit rate, but I forgot because it's battle pass weapon. It's a battle pass weapon, so... I want to say Blackcliff, but that sounds wrong.
I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundelen, they never forgot you. Phew. This has been one long expedition.
Wait, why were you were carrying it on your, like, back, and now you had to carry it like that?
From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead.
Okay. This tree?
Hey everyone, it's been a mighty long time. I'm thrilled to see you all again.
Why is D-Luke here?
Welcome back, Grandmaster.
What do you mean, welcome back? This is like the... Okay, whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm home.
That's how it... Are you serious? I said there was more. Alright. What else you got? Why are your eyes? Oh, there they are.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about? Now's your chance before I get dragged off to the office.
About the expedition?
Well, with the shadow of Roland vanquished, The Wild Hunt won't be able to consolidate their forces for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
A few knights will remain on rotation at the Nodcry stronghold, but everyone else will be sent home in waves. Albedo and Durin will come back with the first wave, so you should have the chance to see them again soon.
Oh yeah, they were the only ones not to...
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face.
That's your
The sword
plan.
was just a decoy. I carried his soul in my own heart. That was the plan I was most certain would work.
Okay.
The second half, though, using everyone's thoughts to guide me back out of the ley lines, I wasn't too sure that would work out.
Okay.
Jokes aside, what would you have done if the Traveler hadn't been able to separate the wolf spirit from Roland's influence?
Yeah.
Initially, I was planning to have Barbados carry out that step. But when I approached him about it, he said there was a much more suitable candidate. The Outlander who caught the wind.
Okay.
Turns out our trust was not misplaced. Thank you.
Okay. What if I had failed?
Then, I guess we'd have had to get Barbados to send a wind to blow me back home. But it would have come at a heavy price, and with no guarantee of success. Besides, I'd rather not have him expend that kind of power.
Was Lohan in that group? Invoking the power of an Archon?
It's a good question. A glass of the finest dandelion wine, perhaps? No doubt I'd have to pay for it with a secret stash of cash in my office.
You're dreaming if you think it would have come that cheap.
It's been a while since
About
I've
your
my
future.
Huh. You may already have learned of this from Barbados or the Hexen Circle.
Yeah.
But I glimpsed a reflection of the future in Barbarloth's scryglass.
Okay. You saw an abyssal calamity in the north, right?
Correct. Although, as things stand now, I believe we may have changed the course of the future, thanks in no small part to you.
What?
Still, after I've tied up some loose ends with the Knights of Favonius, I'll need to make another trip back north. There's still a lot of work to be done at the Nodcry stronghold.
And to get away from Jane.
Besides, the first group of knights who volunteered to stay there have yet to be relieved of their duty. How could I simply abandon them?
Send Jean, I don't know.
But be honest, your main reason for going back to Nodcry is so you can dump all your work here on Jean again, isn't it?
Yep.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. They'll just stand there grinning.
I'm only pulling your leg. You'll be seeing a lot more of me in Mondstadt from now on.
Okay.
It's been a while since
I
I
got
felt
no more
this
questions.
wind on my face. All right, then. I'm gonna stay here and enjoy the breeze for a little longer. For all the wine in the world, there's no feeling as intoxicating as the wind from your hometown after a long time away.
My question is, what is Jean's title now that we have the actual Grand Master basically back in Mondstadt? She's no longer she can't be the acting Grand Master. She's the sub Grand Master, the lesser Grand Master. Like, what is her role? What did she do? Like, I genuinely don't remember. By the way, and he's gone. Of course he's gone. Okay, great. That was it? I felt so underwhelming. Okay, let me collect my thoughts real quick. Okay, well. Yeah, no, I figured. What? I don't care. There's literally nothing to do. Why do, like, I wish I could turn these off. Not even gonna use those, but let's just talk about this. So let's see. If I pull up this... Boom. Let's see, I should get a... So, about 5 years. So, the 28th of... Okay, so... Yeah, I want in, like, day form, please. It's... We're talking a game that's had all these things, like, that have finally been put into the game with actual lore and actual stuff that's now been fully explained for about over 5 years. Near going on 6. We have this. Yeah. We have the Keel of Pavonia. We have Pavonia's Sword. I've Fairless Shadow. I think that's like a 3-star. Yeah. So now my problem is that was significantly boring. Now, what's wrong with that? Well, overall, we're talking that these characters that are being released would be urban myths. Basically, if you told a Genshin player 2 years ago that in 2026 Varka would be playable, they would laugh in your face. Or they would have been like, oh, really? How well was he implemented? What does he look like? Or something. And if you told them this, they would have said, really? Are you kidding? That's it? My overall problem is I really wish that they had put way more effort into a character like this. A character that's been hyped up for so freaking long. A character that was pretty much just the Mondstadt boogeyman. Pretty much no one, like, you get like little bits and scraps of info and whatnot. You didn't get this big massive thing or anything. For this to be how his story quests ended up being, I am a bit disappointed. At the end of the day, it didn't feel like his story quest. It felt like just like an event story dealing with like Boreas and his lore, not about Varka. That is my problem. There was no real epic fight or anything. Really, I expected some epic fight. I expected something cool. I wanted to see Varka truly massacre and claim the title of Mightiest Knight of Boreas. Instead, what I got was nothing. What I got was just a a dumb talk. What I got was literally just talking. That was it. We learned more about Lohan, not Rowan. That gaslighting whatever, I have no idea. I expected way more. I am severely disappointed. I actually am very disappointed in this story. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to say that. At the same time, I know I have to say it because that's how I feel. I feel very disappointed in this story. For someone who we all thought would get some epic thing or something, I expected maybe the level of like what we had in 6.1 and 6.0. With that level of detail, everything. The cutscenes were fantastic. The enemies had great abilities, whatnot. It was all so good. And now we're just making an enemy walk around. We're reusing assets. Really? Let's. I think it's. No, is it this one? It is literally that one. You know, I thought I was switching to Farina, which would be faster, but no. But yeah, it is. I feel like it is the exact same. Like, it looks the exact freaking same. There's even a cave. Wait, no, don't tell me no. No, there's no shit. Well, it goes down instead, but like, you get the point. It's like the exact same. It's just tilted. That is the only difference. The only other difference is that it's like underwater. They lazily made it. This is. I'm 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 sad and mad that they really didn't try for this character that deserved more. Yeah. Yeah. This character deserved more. Varka deserved more. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. That's all I really gotta say to that. I'm just severely disappointed by this fucking shit.